In the coming episodes of Coronation Street, Weatherfield is plunged into a harrowing and emotionally charged week as police arrive on the cobbles, and a powerful standalone episode exposes the terrifying reality of Todd Grimshaw's abusive relationship. Elsewhere, secrets threaten to unravel lives, festive plans implode spectacularly, and long-simmering rivalries ignite. The week opens with a hard-hitting, self-contained installment that places Todd's ordeal firmly in the spotlight. As his relationship with Theo grows increasingly disturbing, officers are called to investigate a potential domestic incident at their flat. The episode unfolds through a striking mix of perspectives: Todd's hidden recording device, building CCTV, and police body cam footage, while chilling flashbacks piece together the violence that occurred behind closed doors. The result is an unflinching portrayal of fear, control, and isolation. No. 2. Bernie and George fear for Todd. The following day, Todd is seen clearing away the wreckage in the flat, visibly struggling to process the trauma of the night before. Bernie is alarmed by the state of the place and senses that Todd and Theo are not being honest about what really happened. She confides her worries to George, who is equally unsettled. Number 3. Todd is put on the spot. Putting on a united front, Todd and Theo invite George and Christina over for a midday meal, presenting themselves as cheerful and perfectly in sync. George reassures Todd that he can return to work at the funeral home, but then presses both men about their recent argument. The tension mounts when George reveals that Bernie witnessed the flat in complete disarray, leaving Todd and Theo under uncomfortable scrutiny. Number 4. Brody inserts himself into Will and Megan's secret. Feeling friendless and isolated, Will confides in Bernie, who secretly contacts Brody out of concern. Later, Daniel notices Will's reaction when Megan offers him a training session. Will grows irritated when Brody insists on tagging along and then hints that he might ask Megan out himself. Number 5. Will makes his move. As Will turns 16, Ben and Eva pretend they've forgotten to plan anything special for his birthday. Hurt and disappointed, Will meets Megan instead. Pointing out that he is now legally of age, he reveals he has booked a room at the Chariot Square Hotel and quietly hands her a keycard. No. 6. Will and Megan come dangerously close to exposure. Unaware that his family is secretly preparing a birthday celebration at home, Will ignores Maggie's calls and confesses his feelings to Megan. The pair head to the hotel, but trouble looms when Steve spots Will entering the Chariot Square and alerts Ben. Sensing something is wrong, Ben goes to investigate and begins pounding on the hotel room door. No. 7. Dee drops a bombshell. Dee shares exciting news with Ed, revealing she has secured a brand new job. Thrilled, Ed suggests a family celebration at the bistro. However, Dee then delivers a second shock that leaves Ed, Michael, and James completely stunned. Number 8. Joni ruins Sally's Christmas surprise. Joni and Shanice are caught red-handed attempting to steal a bottle of Prosecco from the local shop. The following morning, Sally and Tim treat the girls to a festive breakfast, but the mood quickly sours when Sally forbids Joni from attending a party hosted by an older student. Later, when Fizz arrives with the children, Joni's frustration explodes. She lashes out, declaring Sally will never be her real mum before toppling the Christmas tree in a dramatic outburst. Number 9. Tracy vows revenge on Cassie. Cassie vents her frustrations about Tracy over the taxi radio, unaware that Tracy hears every word. Refusing to let the insult slide, Tracy begins plotting her revenge against Tyrone's mum, but what exactly does she have planned? Number 10. Carl risks exposure. James panics over a drunken text he sent to Carl and urges his partner to ignore it. Carl claims he hasn't seen the message because he misplaced his phone, sparking James's fear that Abby might stumble across it first. Later, Carl finally finds his phone, but Abby peers over his shoulder before he can stop her. No. 11. James distances himself from Dee. Dee is left disappointed when James fails to turn up for the family dinner. Could his absence be driven by heartbreak over Dee's intention to take Ela with her? As Christmas approaches, Todd Grimshaw faces one of the bleakest festive seasons of his life. Still trapped in a controlling and abusive relationship with Theo Silverton, Todd has been steadily worn down as Theo's behavior escalates from manipulative and possessive to outright violent. Yet, for the first time, faint signs of resistance begin to emerge. Actor Gareth Pierce has revealed that Todd is starting to grasp the true danger he is in, no longer believing the situation can simply be fixed. Shame keeps him silent, however. Although there are moments when he could reach out for help, Todd is deeply embarrassed by how thoroughly he has been deceived. A brief reprieve comes on Christmas Day when Theo invites George, Christina, Summer, and Glenda over for lunch. Summer gifts Todd tickets to an Andrew Scott retrospective, knowing his long-standing crush on the actor. But even this harmless gesture fuels Theo's jealousy. During a game of charades, Theo's agitation boils over and he smashes a wine glass in a fit of rage. On Boxing Day, Theo asserts control once more by arranging a weekend getaway, deliberately scheduled to clash with the Andrew Scott event, ensuring Todd cannot attend. Jealousy flares again at George and Glenda's party at the bistro when Nick chats to Todd and Sarah casually mentions that Nick was Todd's first crush. Attempting to isolate Todd, Theo volunteers to collect a cake and insists Todd come with him. Alone, he accuses Todd of flirting with Nick. When Todd argues back, Theo drives off, abandoning him. By New Year's Eve, Todd is visibly anxious, a change that Summer notices immediately. Billy also grows concerned and discreetly questions Alia about the abuse Yasmin once suffered at the hands of Jeff, explaining that he is asking on behalf of a parishioner. When Theo learns of Billy's inquiries, he confronts him pointedly, leaving Billy convinced Theo knows he is onto him. After Billy leaves, Theo erupts in another violent outburst, shocking even himself. He attempts to blame Todd, but this time it proves to be the breaking point. When Theo's phone rings, Todd seizes the chance to flee the flat. Yet a desperate message from Theo claiming he cannot live without him causes Todd to waver, and he reluctantly returns. The following day, during dinner, a visibly shaken Todd spills orange juice down his shirt. Theo orders him to clean it up. Billy follows, and is horrified to find Todd at the sink, his upper body covered in bruises. The question now remains, can Billy intervene in time and help Todd escape Theo's grip before it's too late? Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.